And now, the universe presents to you one of its sons, Forever Me, 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 me. Peace, 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 peace and blessings. Peace and honor, peace and honor. You don't know, it's your boy again, Forever Me. I'm under this tree, and you're now in tune to another episode of Forever and Free Open Thought. Yeah, man, today we're gonna deal with the next thing. Well, I think I'm gonna have this series, right? We're gonna call it The Great Awakening. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a series called The Great Awakening. That's what it's gonna be called. So I put out a video recently, and that's what it was called, The Great Awakening, and I touched on a few things. So this is now part 2 of The Great Awakening, where I'm gonna touch on a few more things, and every video I drop, I'm gonna probably pick like a topic pertaining to this Great Awakening, and we'll take it from there. So yesterday I mentioned very briefly about the Ethiopian Bible and why I thought it was interesting that it felt like just recently I figured out that it had all these lost books and it has been untouched by the institution. So, and one of the books that are in there is the Book of Enoch. Now, I've been familiar with this book for quite some time. Never really got my hands on a good, clean copy, but I've been familiar with it. I've heard about the book, so it's familiar to me. I definitely want to get a good copy. Or definitely, it's in the Ethiopian Bible, so I'm gonna definitely get one and really dig in there. But I've read on it quite a bit. So the Book of Enoch, in there it is said that there's things that fallen angels taught man that they weren't supposed to, right? There's this hidden information that we wasn't supposed to get. Now, I'm a connect to that. I'm sure people probably thought it before. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. And sometimes, no matter where you get the information, as long as you get it and you receive it and you kick it around, that's the most important thing. You could say you heard it here, but in any event, the Book of Enoch says or talks about a bunch of things that the fallen angels taught man, right? Now, fast forward, which was forbidden information, technology that we wasn't supposed to have. Now, fast forward to in the 1990s, there was a book written, it's called Behold the Pale White Horse by, I think the man is William Cooper, if I'm not mistaken. You can look it up. It's called Behold the Pale White Horse, where this gentleman states in it that, he had certain levels of clearance. There was even attempts made on his life for information that he was putting out. So he put it out nonetheless. And imagine, in the 1990s, this guy has information about microchips being injected and things of that nature, right? So now in 2025, it's reality. There is injectable microchips. So what else he mentioned in there was that humanity, I'm not just going to say the United States government, but humans. So it could be governments over here, other countries, but governments nonetheless, have had contact with beings outside. So if you want, so beings outside of humanity we consider them aliens, right? Anything that's not human to us is an alien. That's how we're going to describe it. Back in the days, they may have called it an angel. In these days, people who are not religious call it an alien. So when you dig into the information and technology that was given to mankind by these so-called aliens, and you match it up with things that Enoch said was taught to mankind by these things called angels, you realize that, boy, these aliens and angels is one and the same. If Ezekiel had a vision about a wheel within a wheel, oftentimes people because we see wheels on cars spinning this way, you know what I'm saying? See a wheel on a car. Yeah, but imagine if you're looking up and you see a wheel spinning. So a wheel spinning, I mean, if that's not a flying saucer, you tell me what that is. A wheel within a wheel spinning with eyes around the sun. It says eyes. They don't have no other way to explain windows. So, yeah. And it roared and things of that nature. Yeah, man, some flying saucer the man them are described. And fast forward to our days and age, them come again. Recently, I was, people are now putting information out there. The government is going to say there's no aliens and all kind of things. Everybody is chiming in on their thoughts and ideas, but it's that, right? If I know people speak about the Anunnaki and what they think they are in the Sumerian text. It's like, if you really think about it, all texts somehow correlate. In some way, form, or fashion, they all correlate. All manuscripts is like it's the same story, and them just break up pieces, and people have fragments of the same story. A piece of a puzzle, right? And when you have a piece of, imagine a person have a piece of a puzzle, and they think their piece is the whole entire scope of things, when it's only a fragment and a piece of a puzzle. So like I mentioned yesterday about all religions have something. So it's a piece of a puzzle. So now if you fit it in with all the other pieces, then you can see the whole picture and the oneness and the fullness thereof. Instead of studying to show thyself approved. It's not an easy road. It's not easy, it's not for the faint of heart. The trod of the righteous is a hard one. And it's every day you gotta make choices to be a certain way. It's almost like it's easy to do the bad thing and it's hard to do good. They try to make it seem like it's easy to do good and hard to do bad. No, it's easy for people to mess up and do bad. And it's hard, and it takes strength to be good. It takes strength to be patient. So when I talk about take my kindness for your weakness, your kindness is your strength. And let it be such. Trust me, man, there is nothing new under the sun. So whatever is happening now has happened before, and it will happen, right? If them said this is a training ground and we all come into physicality as like a training ground, or this is like the low density, the lowest density is physicality. So the higher realms is less dense, but that don't make it not physical. Just because it's less dense, you got to think about like gas, the gas state. You got gas, liquid, and solid. The gas state is still physical because it can touch you, it physically touch you. But let's be honest, right now, you might not think that something physical is happening, but it is. Right now, there's something physically happening. If you are in tune, right now, there's a physical connection happening between us. If you are seeing me visually with your eye and you're hearing me, then guess what? My protons is bouncing on your eye and it's touching your eyes, and your brain is making sense of the information it's receiving. Air is coming out of my diaphragm, hitting my voice box, my vocal cords that's making sound. There's a wave happening. That wave is being transmitted through the camera, right? And it goes into your ear and it beats on your eardrum, and your brain makes sense of the information that it receives. Ponder that for a minute. One day a dude was talking, I may have mentioned it, but I'm gonna mention it again right now. They talk about the five senses, which is taste, touch, smell, sight, and hearing, right? Smell, taste, sight, hearing, and feeling, touch. One day a brethren tell me, say, what if I told you that all of those was still just one of the senses? And I'm like, one of them? Wait, what do you mean by that? So I'm said, think about it. Let's analyze how each one of them works. I kind of said two of them just now when I said a proton is hitting on your eyes and when I said the sound wave is beating on your eardrum. Right? That's exactly what's happening. In order for you to see, and the sense they call sight, light needs to touch your irises and your brain makes sense of the information. Hearing, the sound wave has to touch your eardrum and beat on your eardrum for you to make sense of the information. For smell, the follicles have to go inside your nose, touch your nose, touch sensories in there in order for your brain to make sense of the information. So you gotta touch your tongue in order for you to taste. What do you notice all of them have in common? Yep, if you said touch, you are correct. All of them is dealing with touch. Then you gotta touch your tongue, you gotta touch your eardrum, you gotta touch your eyes, you gotta touch your nose. So really, that was only touch. Our other senses is the ones that they don't want us to yet know about. But we're slowly tapping in and we're coming into this information, right? That's why it's called the Great Awakening. But only when certain blockages is out of the way, right? When you're not really worried about the everyday mundane life, you can be able to tap into these things. So raise up on the levels. Let's raise up our levels so that we can rise and shine and be the sons that the Most High intended us to be. This was Yahshua's message. Greater works will ye be able to do, right? If you just believe and have faith. It's supposed to have faith in yourself and it works and understand. There's information out there. So don't be afraid to read. A lot of people still want to gather information only by way of social media. Make no mistake, some of these books and papyruses or papyrus, yeah, paper on them thing that when they put these things on, you gotta imagine the information is so powerful. You think they want it in everybody's hands, but the information is also so powerful, them can't keep it away from everybody forever. You can fool some people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all the while. A great man said that. So, greatness is in you as well. So let your light shine, tap in, live good, live in love, hang on to that peace that's beyond all comprehension, and let's all awaken together, right? Let's all be sons of the universe, so that way we can go and communicate with the rest of the universe. They're only waiting for us to raise up our levels and our vibration. So let's do away with greed and grudge and malice and things of those natures that keep us on a low vibration. Let's raise up our vibrations, all right? Let's raise up our vibrations. Wake up. Stop hitting the snooze. Stop hitting snooze. It's time to rise and shine and prepare for our glory. So, one thing more. So, what do we discover? We talk about the Ethiopian Bible. We talk about the Book of Enoch. We talked about how the things that so-called fallen angels taught us It's probably the same information that they said that we got from aliens. It's the same thing. But make no mistake, whatever animates them and whatever is in them that makes them conscious and animated and will into existence, if you will, it's in you. It's in you. So let your light shine. Okay? So till next time, my people, it's your boy Forever Me. I'm under this tree and we're doing nothing but sending out positive energy and living love, my people. It's time for the great awakening. Okay? Like it, share, and subscribe if you like the content, man. Thank you for rocking with your boy, the universal son. Forever Me. This has been Forever Free and Open Thoughts. Till next time, Anna.